Hello, good night, good evening, good morning, good day to all. Welcome to another webinar of Changing Lives. My name is Edmira Walker, and I am from the beautiful Caribbean island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It is so lovely to have you here tonight. I have with me Dr. Derek, who is my partner. Together we organize and we run this program every Tuesday night at 8. We have some founders here with us who are always here, and they are always welcome to be here with us to make the program each Tuesday night what it should be, a success. And tonight we have a few guests. So lovely to have you. We want you to know that this program planned exactly with you in mind. So tonight we're going to have we're going to have an interview and a discussion at the same time. So I will be asking questions. Dr. Derek will be answering the questions. But at the same time, once we are on an aspect or one topic, we are encouraging founders to make comments if they have any comments along the line. And also, our guests, you can stop us at any time and ask your question. No question is too easy, none is too hard, and none is too crazy. We are going to answer all of your questions. So as we go through the program, it is for you guests, so you have the first preference to ask any question that you want to. All right? I hope that everyone will have an enjoyable night, and we are going to present to you a business that you will not be able to resist. I'm telling you, all the founders who are here, we are in it to win it. That's right. And we guarantee you that it is the last business that you will ever need. Dr. Derek, kindly introduce yourself to the guests.
Peace and blessings, everyone. Really appreciate you coming out and being, as I said, my name is Derek Clark. I'm not a medical doctor. My doctorate is in technology. Love it from the get-go when I was a little boy coming up. And so therefore, I always am fully into technology. And so I love it as with my whole heart. And so I really love this business because this business helped me to do what I love. And this is definitely what I love. Anything to do with technology. Being here since June of this year, became actively involved. You know, it was a journey. The first webinar that I have been to is this one with Edmira. And, you know, it's just always captivating being here. I have some good friends here, Cedric and Lynn and Bridget and Rosalind and Polly. Oh, Polly, you have somebody there, man. Wait. Nice. You know. And Chris and Marty, Lystra, Barrington. I mean, the list goes on. Not to mention my two favorite singers, Teresa and Teriska. That Catmo song had captivated me from the time I hear it until now, you know. So, and all founders, Tim and, you know, David, etc. All founders are my new family because I spend more time here than actually anywhere else. And I really appreciate all of us here being a part of this webinar. Thank you very much. Back to you, Edmira.
Thank you very much, Dr. Derek, for introducing yourself there. So we are going to just kick this off one time with the first question that I will pose to you is, what is the nature of OnPassive? So the business that we're talking about is OnPassive. Please tell the guests here tonight, what is the nature of OnPassive?
OnPassive is an online company that provides a fair and equal opportunity, tools, and strategy for people to earn passive income. And when we talk about passive income, we're talking about income that just comes, keep going and coming and coming. You don't have to actually do some work to get that income. It just continue coming and coming and coming and coming and more coming.
All right. Thank you very much. So does OnPassive has a leader before we talk about any more of the business? Tell us about who is at the head of this business and tell us a little about him.
Okay, sure, most definitely. Just like any other business, this business does have a CEO, founder and CEO, I should say. And our founder and CEO is that man on your screen with that nice, lovely, broad smile, a smile just the size of Texas, with a heart bigger than Texas. And for those of us who are founders for a little while, would know that this man is a man with heart. His name is Ash Mufare. And Mr. Ash Mufare is a man with a vision for the future, a selfless person, a definitely selfless person who thinks less of himself and more about people struggling to make a stand on their own to lead a prosperous life. And this is the man we are talking about. The result, of course, that he's putting forward is an AI-driven automated platform providing the much-needed business solution. And the best part is that it is hands-free. This man, Ash Mufare, of course, he educated at the American Intercontinental University, and he gained his master's degree in information technology and, of course, e-commerce. It is at this time he understood how the internet has the potential to change every human being on this planet.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for introducing us there to the CEO of the Unpassive company, Ash Mufare. All right, so now every business or every company has a product that they sell, be it bags or shoes or hats or soap. What does Unpassive sell? What's the product that Unpassive has to offer to the world?
Well, definitely, for a business to be legal, it either has to have products or it has to have service provided. That's just the crux of the matter. If you want to know if a business is legal, before you go to the Better Business Bureau, or in this case, as we are registered in Florida, sunbiz.com, before you go there, the quickest way to know if a business is legal is, are they selling a product or are they selling a service? One of the two. And so the product portfolio that we have here with Unpassive is unlimited, really. Ash from now, every now and again talks about the first 52, 54 products that we have so far, kicking off the ball with about anywhere between 10 and 20 products, of which you are seeing on the screen. And we're talking about Academy, or Bless, or Shop, or Staff, or Mail, or Connect, or Counting, or Trim, or Post, or Wallet, etc., and the list goes on. So these are our products. They are digital products that you don't need a garage, you don't need a storage to put them. They are right there online, and they will be right there in your business.
Okay, thank you. So these products, you said that they are digital products, right? Can you explain maybe one or two of them to us? Tell us what one or two of them is about.
Okay, sure. We can definitely look at a couple of them, or maybe one for the time being. But let us look at audit. I don't think we have ever covered audit. If anyone have a professional photographer and or something like that to take your pictures. I know everybody uses a cell phone right now to mostly take picture, but especially if you may be doing a wedding or a major birthday party or something that is very, very important, then you're going to ask for a photographer. And then, of course, the photographer, after he takes all those pictures, is going to go to his house or go to wherever he works, and he's going to use maybe Photoshop and do some little touching up and make it look blemish free, especially if it's a wedding. And so you need these products, Photoshop, Linear, all of these photo software in order to touch up your products and put you into Paris when you're not really in Paris. Also, if you're into audio, then you're going to need some of these audio editing software, which actually these products are very, very costly. Run you anywhere. Well, all the products run you. Maybe some of them might have a free, trial period or something like that. But they run you anywhere from free to $499, which that was where Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop, and Adobe Premiere, which you talk about video editing. But now we recognize that most, if not all of these products, they leave from just that one cost, and they are going into monthly costs. Because even Photoshop, I was surprised to go on Photoshop website and recognize that they are now into $39.99 a month for their products, which is Photoshop and Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Premiere, which is mostly and widely used by professional editors for these type of programs that they are in. And so when you want to create pictures, posters, and videos, logos, and GIF, and improve picture quality, easy to use and deliver quickly, diverse features and distinctive options, making meaningful presentation, audit just definitely blows you away. And so when you want to really create a perfect and edit a perfect, or to create a perfect, like what Bill Musk is doing, things like what Bill Musk is doing, you will be able to do that with Audit. And so it is an awesome software that, it's just awesome to have. And we went through things like, things like Bless, which is your crowdfunding software. And we went through some of them. As we know that, especially with Mimi, we know the story of Mimi with Bless.
Hold on, Dr. Derek, just a minute. So there are a few people here who do not know the story of Mimi and also never heard about Bless. You make them understand exactly what you're saying. Thank you. Okay, sure. Thank you very much for bringing me back on course. Edmira, really appreciate it. Yes, Bless. You're welcome. Is a product of OnPassive that will be available to you once you become a founder. And it actually is a crowdfunding platform, which of course, just like you have GoFundMe and those other crowdfunding platforms, the major difference between these crowdfunding platform and Bless is, of course, that Bless don't charge any fees. So when GoFundMe will charge you like maybe, anywhere between 15 and 30% right off the top of what you make for your, your funding program that you want. And, it's sad to know that if you get $1,000 right away, they are dipping in your funds and taking out like $300. So they're leaving you with $700. Bless will not do that. You get that $1,000 donated to that fundraiser that you want, you are getting that full $1,000 right there, ready for you to take into your account. So that is Bless. Thank you so much. Sorry, we have other we have founders here who may like one of the products very well, or they may, they're just in love with one of the products for what it brings. Is there such a founder you want to talk about one of the products that you really like and why you like that product? Richard, let's take you. Yes, go ahead, Richard.
I love all you beautiful people from the bottom of my heart. Bless, 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 bless. Nothing but bless. That's my favorite. The reason why is because we all have a heart from God. With that heart, we spread love. Love to our neighbors, love to our enemies, love to those who still suffer. Oh, bless to me is going to bring my dream and Ashmu Farad's dream of trying to eliminate homelessness, trying to eliminate lack of food and lack of water, trying to eliminate all the corruption of the world that is preventing, like Ash was saying, the money is there. It's all over the world, but it's not being used proper.
Mm-hmm.
People forgot that when they die, they can't bring it with them. They forgot all about that. Why? I don't know. But if everybody used their heart in Oblast, right now we're a big family. We became one big, huge family with huge hearts of love. That's what On Passive has become. That big family of love worldwide, not only a couple of countries, but worldwide. And Oblast, even if let's say all 1 million, let's say we're a million founders. Now imagine if they put just $1 in Oblast every day. Can you imagine? That's $1 million a day going towards building hospitals where they're needed, building schools for children that can't go to school now because they don't even have food on their table. And it's going to bring them the food. It's going to bring water in places where there is no water now. You can even turn parts of the desert into growing grounds by irrigation of water. So to me, Oblast is the most important thing in On Passive. And I'll leave you all with that, with a big kiss and a big hug to all of you.
Thank you so very much for sharing with your heart with us there, Richard. Now we go to Virginia and then we move back to the interview. Go ahead, Virginia.
The thing I love about On Passive is Oblast, because for 10 years I've been working towards helping people. I've had a really big dream. And in January of this year, I started working to try and help people. And I have an orphanage that I want to gift regularly because they are so badly off. The children are dressed in rags. They don't have a lot of food. They don't always have food. They need books and teaching materials and learning materials. And so there's a school in Gambia that's in the same situation. And I'm in contact with the people who run these two institutions. And I've decided that when I put money into Oblast, I would like that money to go to the orphanage and to a school. So can I designate to which place the money is to go? Am I allowed to say, look, I would like the money to go to this orphanage in Uganda, please? This is my donation. And the school in Gambia.
Oh, you're asking that question now?
Yeah, yes.
You will ask one of the Leadership Council members and they will be happy to provide that information for you. They will guide you along that path, all right? But that's a wonderful thing that you're doing there, Virginia, and I'm sure that Oblast is going to be the exact help that you need to go forward. Thank you very much for sharing, all right?
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome there. I see Diana, everybody's in love with Oblast. Let me see what Diana is in love with. Go ahead, Diana.
You love Oblast, and I just wanted to make one note about that. I don't know if people are aware, but GoFundMe and things like that, when you send money to them, there's an administrative fee of usually somewhere between 17 and 33%. So just think about every $1,000, you have $200 or $300 that's not going to the recipient. Whereas with Oblast, 100% of the donations is going to where it's intended. So that's really, really important. So just wanted to know that. But ONET is going to be pretty cool because it's going to be our, I hate to say it, Facebook kind of thing, but we're not selling information and not going to have the troubles that are in the news right now with Facebook. It's just going to be a whole different atmosphere. So that's what I'm looking forward to as well.
So you're looking forward to ONET. All right, very good. And we have a website that you can go to get all this information. Of course, somebody will post it in the chat so you can go and read up about all of the products. All right. I'm going to take Cedric because I saw your hand, and then I'll take Techno.
No.
Yeah. Go ahead, Cedric.
Hey, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Hello,
This
good
is
evening. Good evening, everybody.
Hi, Techno.
Yeah,
Cedric, just a minute, okay? Go ahead,
oh,
Techno.
okay.
Sorry, Cedric.
okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Muhammad from Nigeria.
Nice to have you.
I'm highly impressed by your way of presentation in form of questions and answers. It's so unique. So I
Thank
will
you.
be very grateful if you can share how do we get the link to your recorded webinars.
Okay.
I'm seeing that the presenter is recording.
Dr.
Recording
Derek
the
is
webinar.
recording, yes. So at the end of it, we will take your information. So stay until the end. We'll take your information and then we'll communicate with you. All right, Techno?
Yeah, I'm a founder anyway. But
yes.
Can you post it on the chat? Can you post the link on the chat?
Okay, Dr. Derek will meet your needs and we'd like you to post your email address and we will get that from the chat, okay? Thank you so very much, Techno. Thank you very much for your kind comments, all right? All right, so Cedric Flowers, please go ahead.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I wanted to say something about chat. That's what's driving this whole on passive thing. You know, it's gonna make transactions while we sleep. That's what's making us passive. You know, 100% hands free, 100% automated. That chat. You know, we can talk all around the world with different languages. Do all the transactions, the selling. You know, while that's what's driving this whole product, and it's what's making us able with all the artificial intelligence. You know, when you you speak in French or whatever country or whatever language you're speaking, it automatically had a digital language, and it is you can understand any language whoever you speak. If you're speaking in France, you're speaking in Germany, it automatically turns into it transfer over to your particular language that you're speaking in. So everyone be able to speak whatever language whoever they're talking to all over the world, and that's a beautiful product right there. Chat. That's what's driving all the customers. It manages the customers while we sleeping. So that's what's driving this whole thing. Chat. It's a real big product for us. That's what making it 100% automated, hands-free for us.
Thank you very much, Cedric, for sharing what you like with us. One of the products, that's Chat. We really appreciate. On Passive has some very pretty amazing, amazing. Some pretty amazing products, all right? I'm gonna ask Dr. Derek the next question, and then I'm going to take Laurie. So Dr. Derek, what makes the difference with On-Passive's products and products that are run by other companies and so forth? What will make the big difference? And Laurie, you will respond to this as well as what you have your hand up to say, okay? Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much. But before I respond to that question, what makes the difference? And of course, it's one of the major differences, AI. But before I get to that, just to respond to Virginia. Virginia,
yes.
All of your proceeds in whatever venture you are going to donate to, or your people going to donate to, whatever you set up, that is what or who is going to receive the funds. So you're going to have to set up all of that. On-Passive won't set up that part for you. So if you want it to go to someone or an organization in Uganda, as long as you put in the information and the bank account and the whatever it is there that you want it to go to, then that is what it is going to go to. All right? Or who it is going to go to, or whatever institution or whatever charity or whatever. You're going to set up all of that part. Or not only you, but any person who is going to use Bless, they are going to go create an account and then set up whatever or whoever or whatever charity that they want the funds to go to. And that will take place. All right, Techno, I posted the YouTube link that we post all our webinars to. So the last one is there. in that YouTube link that I put in the chat. So if you go to that YouTube link.
Yes, I've seen them. Thank you very much.
Okay, beautiful. So you are okay.
I'm going to copy them. It's not copying.
Yes.
I'm going to try to copy the links.
All right. So all you need to do, subscribe and click on the notification so that anytime we post, you will get a notification that we posted something, and you'll get it there. Okay.
It's okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. The difference between all our products, as I said before, it's AI, artificial intelligence based, our editing tool, our OBless, our OChat, our OConnect, it has artificial intelligence and machine learning technology. And so therefore it separates. It just like really and truly, you would never, it's nothing to compare. Let me put it that way. You cannot compare unpassive with any other unpassive products with any other products, or unpassive business with any other business. It's just a different type of business, a different type of products that we have, even though they are same, like what you know, crowdfunding and webinars and so on, but they are just totally different. And one of the major things is that they have AI and machine learning.
Hi. Sorry, my video isn't working today. I have to get it fixed. But I'm so happy to be here and share. I share the same passion for OBless, OChat, and OConnect, and all the products that ODit, every product that you guys have talked about. There's so many products, but the best part for me about the products is one login, one sign in. I can do away with all those multiple services, health, whatever, businesses, shopping, whatever, banking, whatever it is. I can just log in once and it'll be secure and I won't be tracked. I mean, friends send me links on Facebook, and if I click on it in Facebook, it's got like a mile-long tracking link. I don't know where my information is going if I click on that, and then it reroutes to like YouTube, or it reroutes to wherever the link was meant to go in the first place, but it doesn't give you that short link, which on that note, we have a solution that is superior and a better price point, like OTrim. OTrim will make a short link of that direct website, like the direct website that Dr. Derek gave us. That's going directly to YouTube. There's no tracking on that. So what I'm saying is, our information can finally be private. Yes, our information is still going to be out there with all the other companies like YouTube and Google and Twitter and whatever, but on Passive, it will be its own technology ecosystem where it's a one-stop shop for you, and it's only going to get better every day, every month, every year after decade. So I'm so grateful for Passive, and I'm so grateful for nearly 1 million founders who have seen the vision of the possibility of uplifting humanity. Take care of yourself, and then it'll be a no-brainer to uplift humanity and help support that orphanage that was talked about today. I mean, you can contribute to other people's causes and inventions. So I'm complete. Thank you so much for letting me share.
And thank you very much for sharing. I felt your passion there, my sister. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Techno, if you do not have another question, can you lower your hand, please? Or if you have another question, I will take your question now. Okay, Shari, go right ahead, please.
So I like what Lori just had to say here. She was talking about basically the time freedom that we're going to gain from the on-passive business. A little bit about me. I am an entrepreneur at heart. I have had a business for a long time, and at 55, I was going to retire. And at 54, I lost everything that I had ever worked for. I had bought a franchise and ended up losing, like I said, everything that I had worked for. And one of the things about having a business, I mean, I love being an entrepreneur, but I was always looking for the next job, for the next contract, for the next thing that was going to bring me money. And that in itself is exhausting. One of the things that drew me to On Passive, well, the big thing that drew me was Bless, and everybody has spoken about that. And that really is my true passion, is to be able to be in a position to be able to give back to humanity. And that's what On Passive is about. We're a humanitarian company as well. We're here to help to raise up humanity and to help people that are struggling. And so I think that the whole idea of time freedom is the big thing for me. I moved to another country about a month and a half ago so that I could have a better job to provide for my children. And it's not exactly where I want to be. It's beautiful here in California. I love it, but I would much rather be close to my children. And we talk about what is it that we're going to do when we launch? What are we going to do for ourselves? And my biggest thing is that I'm going to be able to be close to my children again. I've been away from them for a lot of years, and it's not why I had children. So On Passive is giving me the gift of time freedom, and the financial freedom that will come with it is massive as well. Our CEO talks about we only need one position, and I've got a number of positions for different reasons, but I do know that the very first position that I bought actually it'll be 1 year on Monday is my 1 year anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah, that one position is going to be life-changing for my family and I. And so yeah, I think I think we were talking about products. I had to slip away for a second there, but we were asked to talk about products. But for me, the whole time freedom thing is the big thing, and Bless and all of the products. I don't know a lot of them because I'm very, very non-techie, and I talk about how the heck did I attract an IT company into my life, being so technologically challenged. But I know there's a few guests on here, and I would just like to say that whoever has brought you here because they care about you, and they see you as part of this vision. And it truly is a gift and a blessing to be an founder. And so find it in your heart to buy yourself a position, and come on in, and you'll learn once you get in. Even though we're really close to taking off, we are taking off, but do yourself a favor and gift yourself or gift somebody a position on Passive. That's it. Had a lot to say there.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking me to share, Edmira. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for sharing with us, Sherry. It's always good to hear a voice. And I'm sure when I listen to you, you have encouraged me, and I'm sure that you have encouraged someone. So we are here tonight presenting to you a business called On Passive, and we're explaining to you exactly what On Passive involves. And I'm happy that you mentioned launch, because we're going to be talking about that in just a while. But let's talk a bit about something. As you mentioned, you said when you paid for your position. So let's talk about the cost of On Passive. We know every business you have to some capital you have to have some capital to start up or so. So Dr. Derek, tell us about the cost for On Passive. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much, Sherry, Edmira, Cedric, and Virginia, and everyone that spoke and contributed a while ago. Really appreciate it. But let me tell you where we are first. Let me first tell you where we are, because it's important to know where we are, because we have been around since 2018, and so we are currently in pre-launch. The next thing we are going to do is beta testing, and that will be semi-launch or founders launch or whatever we call it there. It's you know, the next thing. And then the next thing after that will finally be the official global launch, which will be to the public once Unpassive Tech and legal team gives the green light. So I just want to highlight that again. When we are going to launch fully to the public is when the tech team and the legal team gives the green light, because we have a lot of legal issues because we are in over 212 countries. And so there are legalities for all of those countries. We are registered in 2 countries, India and United States specifically. You know, so you can look us up on the Better Business Bureau. We are legal. We are not a fly-by-night. We have been around for 3 years plus. And so if there's any issues that this company have with the government, the federal government, you know, that would be a no-no for 3 years, over 3 years, that would have been a no-no. So everything is on the up and up. And of course, the costs right out of the bat, we are letting you know the cost to become a founder, okay? It's not an investment, paying to become a founder of this company, and that is $97 US. We recommend that you utilize the card option. There's other options there, and it's just $97 out of pocket one time. Then after that, when we go to full global launch, to pay for the products and the website, because it's personal website, so it's not going to name unpassive.com/Sherry Green or unpassive.com/Little or unpassive.com/Edmira Walker. No, that's not the company we are involved in. It's a personal website that you are going to get. So it will be sherrygreen.com if that's what you want it to name. It will be littlenut.com if that's what you want it to name. It will be edmirawalker.com if that's what you want it to name. And so they're going to put all the products on your website, and they are going to market your website for approximately $250 one time out of pocket. Might be more, might be less. We're talking about $250 one time out of your pocket. And then once out of pocket, then all your monthly subscription will come from your profit, which that means, to me, that means that Unpassive is letting you know that you will profit. That's what that means, you know. If they are telling us that $250 one time out of pocket, and then subscription comes out of your profit thereafter, then do the math. You are getting money in order to cover your monthly subscription.
Thank you very much, Dr. Derrick. So let's back up a bit. But I like the song of Vivian.com. Let's back up a little bit. You said that when we talk about launch, right? I was going to bring that after, but you brought it up. So let's just talk a little bit. So for the benefit of our guests, you said that we are in pre-launch right now, which is where we are sharing the business with others. Am I correct?
Yes.
Great. And then we are going into say that we're going to do testing of the products for this launch, right?
Yes.
Very good. And that is soon around, that's to happen soon enough, right? And then finally, we're global launch, where we launch to the entire world when they will know about all of our products and so forth. Am I correct?
Correct.
Very good. Just to make it clear for those who are visiting with us, and also the cost. So it's $97 US to become a founder. And after that, when it's being launched to the public, you pay $250 for the product package. I want to ask now about an acronym that I know that Unpassive has, right? That acronym is CATMO, right? So let's talk a bit about CATMO. Tell the the guests who are here what that acronym means to earn passive, and so that we can explain the business a little bit more. Okay, so we proceed.
Okay.
Go ahead, Doctor.
It's our acronym, as you said, yes, and it let us know that it's a complete digital online solution, and it is run by artificial intelligence. It supplies us with targeted traffic, very important, because when you're talking about targeted traffic, you're talking about people who are looking for the digital product that you have on your website. So if a person is looking for bag and shoes and necklace and ice cream and butter and lotions and potions, then they are not targeted to your business. And so that is what OnPassive is going to provide for all of our business. Targeted traffic. People that are looking for the products that we have on our website. And of course, it will give us money, more money, much more money. And from once you have money, more money, and much more money, then you will have time freedom. Because that's very important. Because a lot of people have money but don't have the time freedom. They have to hit that shutter and lift up that shutter and drive out that ice cream truck or drive out that lawn care truck every day, every week. So they don't have the time freedom, but they might have a little money freedom. But we are looking in this business for not only time freedom, but money freedom and abundance living. And that come under the umbrella of OnPassive. Generational wealth, residual income, which has sales funnel, landing pages, autoresponders, and all of those to run a business properly online without any fear and any issues and problems. And so that is the business in a nutshell. Catmo.
Thank you so much. Does anyone want to share anything else where Catmo or anything else is concerned? Any person? Catmo. Right ahead, Teresa.
What I wanted to share is that OnPassive will do everything for you. First, they will create those beautiful products for you. Then they'll put it onto your website. Then they will use those products to set up your website. They will put those products on your website. They will sell those products for you, and you will receive residual income from the customers that come and pay every month. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Teresa, for adding a bit there to Catmo. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. Virginia, you have your hand up. Go right ahead.
I'm really excited about OnPassive and Catmo because I'm gifting my children each a place, and it's going to make life so much easier for my children who are doing it tough at the moment. And I'm so happy that OnPassive is going to give them Catmo and a good life. I'm really excited for them, and I haven't told them. It's a surprise, and I'm gifting my grandchildren. When I pass, I'm giving them a place each as well. So Catmo is just so fantastic. Everything that is in there, it just makes life so much easier for everybody. Mm-hmm. And my children are going to be living a life of abundance, which I'm so happy. It makes me happy because I've never been in a position to be able to do this for my children. I've always wanted to gift them money, and this way they will have continual residual income. And Catmo, wow, what can I say?
Wow. Oh, wow. Thank you so very much for sharing that, Virginia. And you made an important point, because I heard Sherry say a while ago that you only need one position. One position will make you successful in OnPassive. But you noted that you had one person can have several. So I'm going to let Dr. Derek respond to that, because somebody may be asking whether you can have more than one position. So I'm going to have Dr. Derek respond to that, then I'm going to take William.
Yes, the only thing you really need is one business, because each founder's position is one business. That's one business, basically. But if you can afford it, or if you want to, because it's a business, you are not limited to one business. Just like our man is not limited to have one McDonald's franchise, or one Chick-fil-A franchise, or one anything, one business. No, you are not limited to one business physically. You want to have 5, 10, 20, 100. It's up to you as an individual. But remember, it's $97 for each business, and then approximately 250 thereabout, give or take some dollars US, to activate these business when we launch. So start saving those money, especially if you have more than one. Start putting aside. Don't wait until launch time come, then you're scrambling around. It's your business, So start thinking business. Stop thinking job.
Thank you very much, Dr. Derek. So we're going to ask William to speak now, and then I just want to tell any guests, after William speak, if you have a question, if you have a comment, if there is something that you need clarity on, you are free to make your points after William. Go ahead, sir, William.
Yes. Hi. Hello. I was on the Q&A at the round table, and Ash was saying he's going on the road. He won't be on webinars after Friday, but we can virtually Zoom his webinar, and he's going to release products every 2 weeks. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be amazing. And he's going to Georgia at one point. My sponsor is in Georgia, so he's very excited about that. So things are really getting exciting now.
Thank you very much for sharing that, William, and we are all sharing in your excitement right now. We are passionate and we are waiting for it to happen. We just can't wait because we know it's going to be mind-blowing, it's going to be magnificent, and we are in it to win it, and we are waiting for it, all right? There is a question in the chat, and a very important one as well. How do I go about making the payment? Raymond, thank you so very much, and that's a very important question, and Dr. Derek will answer that for you. How do I go about making the payments?
Okay. Well, first of all, you go to the person or get back with the person who invited you to see this opportunity or see this business to become a founder. They will supply you with their link, and then you click on their link. You should see that their name is right there at the top of the page, that this, the invitee, the one who invited you to this business, their name should be right there. If their name is not up there, get back in touch with them and say that their name is not up there, and they will give you a link again, etc., etc. When you click on that link, it is going to take you to a sign-up page, as I said, where you will enter a few information like your first name, last name. Please don't put any, double names and all of those things. Just put a first name and a last name, an email address. It is going to ask you for a telephone number, and to generate a password and to put in a captcha. And that's the limited information that it needs. And then it's going to send you to your email to do a verification of your email. And then you log back in. Then that page is going to come up to pay the $97. Plus your card is going to charge you a $5 processing fee. That's from your bank card if you are using the card option. If you are using the crypto option, you're good to go. If you are in the United States or Canada and using the Cash App option, we advise against it. On Passive, we'll be discontinuing it soon. So preferably use the card option, and that would be the best way to go. It's much quicker, almost immediate. The other options take a little while.
Thank you very much, Dr. Derek. So basically, Rian, you get back to the person who invited you here, and that person will help you in the sign-up process. Thank you. Marty, it's good to have you. Marty has his hand up. We're gonna take Marty now. Just before Marty, Dr. Derek, can you close the screen a bit so that we can just have a bit of discussion and we can go back to it if needs be at some point. But can you close? Go ahead, Marty.
Yeah, I just want to remind founders, everyone here, I get a lot of emails anyway, if you can imagine, hundreds, but a lot of them today were about not being able to do certain things in the back office. The site is going up and down, and it will be for the next few days because they're moving data. Dr. Derek knows what this is, but they're moving data from the regular site over into Founders. So while they're doing that, they shut down, they start back up, they shut down, they start back up. Also, in the back office, under recorded webinars, is the recording of the roundtable when Ash was on Monday. It's under the recorded webinars because we didn't want any links. I was using unlisted links, but it's like telling an arsonist don't start a fire. The link was everywhere. But anyway, it will be up and down. Don't panic. If you're going to bring somebody in, I would wait until you see that it's steady. That means they're not working on it anymore. But you're going to see that until you see Founder. There's a lot of data that has to be moved over to the new site. I just want to let people know that because I'm getting so many emails. I can't get in to you. I can't get in. And remember, everything's migrated. Another thing that Dr. Derek can explain to you, because the system's so big, it might not be down for Carlos, but it might be down for Chris. It just means it's either starting up and it takes a while to get. It's just like emails to a big event. You might not get an email until 2 hours before where somebody got it 10 hours before because it's so big. Everything migrates and takes a while to get through the whole internet. Anyway, Dr. Derek can explain it better than I did. I just want to give a heads up on the site being down a lot.
Thank you very much, Marty, and for our guests here. This is one of our Leadership Council members. He's always here with us, and it's always a pleasure to have him. So Leadership Council members, you know, they know a lot more and have meetings and so forth with the CEO, and then they tell us things as time goes by. We also have Chris Johnson. Hey. He's also a member of the Leadership Council. I'm not sure if anybody else is here at the moment, but it's always great to have Chris. He is like everywhere present. Every webinar you would just see him. He's everywhere present. All right. So Marty is saying if at any time we are signing up someone and the site is down, we just have to have patience and explain to the person what's happening so they don't get flustered and think that their money is all lost and so forth. All right. Wonderful. So I did say let's talk about active and passive, because when you become a co-founder, you can either stay passive or you can be active. Dr. Derek, can you just explain those two terms for the benefit of our guests? Hi, Barrington's guest. It's nice to have you.
Hi, Barrington's guest. Yes, thank you very much. And thank you, Chris and Marty. Really appreciate your input. And we have to remember that Unpassive is the first of its kind. There's no business to compare it with. It's first of its kind. So let us be patient as it goes through the journey. And going through the journey, you and I can be active, which means you're sharing the business with friends and family and whoever you meet on the street or in the supermarket or whatever. That's active. Sharing the business with others. Being passive, as it really suggests, unpassive, being unpassive means that you don't share it. You just pay that $97, cool out. But, however, you need to be involved in your business. When we say passive, it just means that you don't choose to share it with anyone. It doesn't mean that you are to do nothing. This is your business, and you need to know about your business. Go in the virtual office, know how it works. McDonald's, every person who sign up for a McDonald's franchise have to go on a course. They have to, even though they're paying their $2.something million, they have to go on an 8 months course minimum in order to learn about the McDonald's business. Whether they are flipping the burger, yes or no, it doesn't matter. Same principle. Know about your business, because this is your business under the umbrella of Unpassive. Yes, thumbs up, but it's your business. Know about your business. Watch videos. Go on in the virtual office and know about what is happening in the virtual office, etc., etc. But you don't have to share it with anyone. That is being passive. You share it, that's being active.
All right, wonderful, beautifully explained. Thank you so much. So now I'm going to ask this question, but I don't want Dr. Derek to answer. I want somebody else to tell us. How many founders do we have so far as of this very moment, 9:38, where I am, Eastern Time, 9:38. How many founders do we have, William?
I saw on Facebook it was 970, and we're close to 800, 900 and 800. We're getting there very fast.
Okay.
I don't
So
know the exact
you,
one. Exact.
you just told me 900,000, and you confused me by saying we're almost to 8. So hold on. I'm going to take a few more persons so I see. But thank you, William, for telling me that. I'm going to take Willie and then Teresa.
Yes.
Thank you, William.
Yes.
Go ahead, Willie. This is an exciting
before
part.
I say it, I just want to acknowledge, the good work you guys
Thank you.
Dr. Derek are doing a fantastic job. We do
Thank you
appreciate
very much. We appreciate it too.
Yes, yes, yes. So right now we are on 980,000.
All right. Thank you very much. Let me hear what Teresa have to say, if she has a different number than you.
I don't have a different number. Thank you.
All right, James Bell, you?
980,814.
A little more precise. So I saw 815 and you said 814. I wonder who's correct. Patricia, let's hear you.
980, 815. And the extra right now is mine.
Great. So Diane, when you looked, it was 814. But guess what? Since we're talking, one person joined already. See how fast it's going? So Dr. Derek, what's up? What's up? 980,815 founders are already here in our Unpassive business. It's
one every minute.
Now? Oh, wow.
There's one every minute. Every minute there's somebody
Dr.
joining.
Derek, I'm going to let you speak to that. How fast is this growing?
One every minute.
About 2 per minute.
We have over 900,000 founders, all right? And we want you to give a big clap for that. A business
it's 17 now.
That is not, thank you, Dr. Benny. So what Richard said about 2 every minute is correct, because we just noticed in 2 minutes we had 15, then we went to 17. Thank you all so very much for sharing that and for keeping up with your back office there. All right, any questions, any comments at this point? Patricia, you have your hand up still. Do you want to make a point?
I would like to share.
Okay.
I joined back in February of 2019. I wasn't excited because I was working my business, cleaning business. That's a hard job. And then I got so excited, and all I do now is share, comment, like, share the blessings. I don't have a big team, but it doesn't matter. Like Mr. Ash says, one is enough.
One is enough.
So
one is enough. Whether you're active or passive, whether you have 1 or 10, we are all going to be successful. That's it. That's it. Thank you very much. Anybody else want to share their heart right now? Tina, I see you look like you want to share. Mike and Tina, you look as if you really want to say something. Am I right?
All right.
Yes, I did. It's Myra. Thank you so much for having me up here on the panel. And I really do want to say something, just a little short. I usually have a little short sharing to the founders or the guests, actually, who are here. Please, please, it's a done deal. We're all here to win it. The system. I mean, I've been a believer of the internet since 1990s. So I'm an early internet lover, and this is probably why I've been looking and failing with internet marketing businesses. But the phenomenon of on passive is out of this world. It's a done deal. You don't have to do anything. It's all done for you. So no brainer, just get on. Really, $97. I like what Patricia was saying, one is enough. And all I did, I don't share it on my Facebook, but I've been talking to friends. My friends came in because of trust and belief. That's how I came into On Passive, because of trust and belief in my dearest, beautiful soul sister, Della. And then now I've got 35 people on. How amazing is that?
Oh,
amazing. Yay!
Yeah, we're happy for you, Tina. Thank you very much for sharing. All right. So Theodore has his hand up. You're next, Theodore. And
yes, I do want to share because it's amazing that we do presentation and people get so much information. And sometimes you have people say, well, it's not for me. I don't know what reason they said that. But those of us who came back, who started like just listening to a little clip that Mr. Asha, it wasn't even maybe 20 minutes or less. You listen to that, and then you listen to the next one, and then you have to make a decision, man. And I'm glad I make that decision way back there, because I don't know where I would have been if I didn't make the decision, because all I'm going all these past 3 years, no one ever even walk up to me and ask me if I want to be a founder. I mean, how that is, man. I don't think I'm hiding somewhere. So it's amazing that if someone brings you to a presentation like this, you should really take it as a gift, and to see that somebody really see something in you and they love you so much to bring you to a presentation like this and want to share this for you. Because with us, and the thing I think about it, the lady who sent it to me, she never even called me, man. I mean, she just said, I take this and this. She never even called me how I'm doing. But the good thing, within days, I was in. And it took off from there, and that's way back in August 2018. And that's those of us who experienced just the 2 clips that Mr. Ash said. It's amazing. And to see what the numbers is looking like today. If you had asked me if this could have get 100,000, I would have told you no. But I think I saw something, and it's amazing to see what the numbers are looking like today. So if you're listening and you're here, all I could tell you, just sign up, and then tomorrow, if you think it's not for you, just say, well, I want back my money. That's it. But I know if you do that, you will find it very interesting and very intriguing to see what you have in your hand. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Theodore. You just brought up something very interesting that we have not talked about. That is, if you become a co-founder and you don't like it and you want back your money, you can get back your money once you become a founder. But then, as we always say, oh my gosh, who is going to want back their money from On Passive? Who is going to be so crazy and want back their money? Thank you so very much for sharing. And I just want to let you know what you saw from those 2 clips, the vision that you caught in 2018. People are still catching that vision today. All right.
Yep.
Rita there. Rita, you are next. Our passionate sister right there. Go ahead.
Hello. Hi, Chris. Hi, Dr. Derek, and I've seen Dr. Benny. Lynn, hi, everyone. I'm really glad and I'm blessed to be here. I want to show Chris that when he comes for his show, he's saying hi. What did he say?
Hey.
Hey. So I want to show you the one of Africans most of the African country, when somebody is really happy, the happy moment, they go like this. So this is mine. So now this is gonna be mine, Mr. Chris.
Share that with us again, Rita.
Sorry?
Share that again with us. Thank you.
Yeah. So yes, I want to share something just with you. Like, I'm so happy now that some of my family members now they start joining the program. Even though it's going to the end, I hope that 3, 4 of them like can join, and at least they can make difference also in their life. I just want to talk about one of my testimony. One of my brother-in-law, I sent to him since May. So he's supposed to sign, and he was every time coming up with a excuse. So yesterday we had a long weekend here. It's a Thanksgiving Day. So we celebrated in my house. And when he came in, it was Mr. Ash was talking, and I was attending the webinar when Mr. Ash was talking. So he was there, and he heard what Mr. Ash is talking about. He said, wow, this is really good. When I wake up this morning, I found that he's already signed in. So that was really, yes, when I wake up, and not only him, he signed his wife and he signed his children too. I said, yeah, this is, I say you are in a good track. So this is what I want to share. Like anybody who's here as a guest, please, you have seen like how fast these things is really going. Don't miss this opportunity. This is what Mr. I say, that opportunity comes and knocks once. If you miss it, you lose it for good. So please, if you're here, go and sign. When you're in, you don't like it, after 3 months, believe me, this organization is really a blessing. If you don't want it and you say that is not for you, just talk to them and you will be refunded. But later on, you will be crying, your tears is not out, it's going in, and you are the one who's gonna feel it. So better not to lose this opportunity. Thank you very much. And I have to give you another one. Bye.
Thank you very much, Rita. I think I might try it. How did I do? Wonderful. Thank you so very much for sharing, and we congratulate that entire family who got in. They got in on time. And that's what we're telling people. Time is running out. You got to be in it. You got to catch this train right now before we take off with so much speed that we are not able to stop. So we're going to talk about our offices, where they are located and stuff. And we're going to talk a little bit about the payment, all right? How people are paid and so forth. So Dr. Derek, take it away. I think we talked about this one already, how fast we're growing. We did mention that already. I
just want to make a note that all these founders, 980,817 the last time we spoke, it may be 820 something now, plus, because it's going, 2,000 to 3,000 daily, and maybe it's more than 3,000 daily now. But one thing we need to know is that all of us who are founders are also customers. So when we open the door with global launch, we are looking at 980,000 plus customers. Can you imagine? That's an unbelievable achievement when you just open your door for business. And so that is very important. Let us understand how powerful this number is as it relates to business, not only for founders, but also to be customers. Very important. Thank you, Edmira.
Dr. Derek, I want you and everybody else to turn their attention to the chat. What number do you see?
The chat, I see 50. Yes, 980, 859.
It was just 817.
Right, so 17 and 59.
It's 980, 861 now.
I'm telling you, we cannot keep track.
Holy cow.
It's growing too fast. We cannot keep track.
That's over 15 in less than an hour.
That's in the last 20 minutes.
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
So come on, people, you need to get on board or you're going to be left behind. All right?
Yep.
Great. Going. Okay, Dr. Derrick. So let's talk about the office now, or the payment, whichever first you want to talk about. These are the two last concepts we probably will be presenting to our founders, to our guests.
All right. We do have 2 brick and mortar that we know of. One is in Orlando, which is our executive headquarters, which is in Orlando, Florida, registered with the Better Business Bureau and registered with Sunbiz. So we are fully registered, fully legal, fully operational in over 200 countries, over 200 countries. And we have, well, depending on who you're looking at, it's 251 countries in the world. When you look at the United Kingdom count, when you look at others, is 195, because they take other things into consideration. If you are not independent, then they also take that into consideration and so on. So it all depends who you're looking for the figure. But we'll go with 251 countries in the world. And so at 212 plus, which I mean, we cover the world. We definitely cover the world. All right. And we do have also our operational headquarters, which is in Hyderabad, Tech City, known as Silicon Valley in India, and as a staff of over 800 staff and growing. And as Marty just said, that a general manager was hired just the other day, recently, with a salary of 3 million. Sorry, wipe my mouth. 3 million. Can you imagine? 3 million. Who pays that? Who pays 3 million a year salary to one smaddy? Sorry, one person. 3 million plus benefits a year. Come on. This is not a fly-by-night business. It's a solid 100% full, authentic, credible business. And of course, Google Maps shows that also. And of course, our unique patented pay plan. It is so unique that we cannot divulge the structure of it. It's not a multi-level. It's not a pyramid. It's not nothing like that. It's a patented, and that is why it cannot be shared, because we don't want people to be stealing this pay plan. But just know that you will be, I mean, if one dege person that is an employee is getting 3 million, that's not compounded. Because remember, when we look at compound money that is compounded, we're talking about, even if you get a penny a day doubled, you think about it, a penny a day doubled in 1 month is more than $3 million for the year. Take it as I tell you. I can tell you that 1 penny doubled a day for a month comes up to more than $3 million for the year. And so just like what William, that's his name, one of the leadership council, I wouldn't want that 3 million salary. No, this is better. This business is better. Let me tell you that again. This business, the patented pay plan, is better than getting that salary of $3 million for the year in the long run. Remember, in the long run. Okay? All right. And so through our World Payment wallet, that is how we're going to get paid. And so when we activate that account with the 250 thereabout, give or take, then OnPassive goes to work. So you don't have to have anybody. Start with 0. OnPassive will go to work, get people, get customers for your business, and you will grow. You will grow. And so your O wallet will be the wallet that you will attach to your bank account, and you can draw in real time. All right. Once the founders launch starts, OnPassive will run massive marketing campaign using artificial intelligence and machine learning, of course, to get customer for your business. These customers are actively looking for the product. As we said, it will be targeted that we have to offer. And so let us understand that there is no competition. with respect to where this business is concerned. A Bugatti, you look at a Bugatti, you don't in a competition discussion between a Bugatti and a Toyota Corolla. No, it's just, I mean, it drives. Both of them have steering wheel, etc. But there's no competition. This business is just by itself. If you look at a Lamborghini, it's the same thing. These are $2 or $3 million cars, you know. $3 million cars. Come on. This business is not a little fly-by-night $97 business. I mean, yes, that's the heart of Ash Mafari. That's his heart. He's giving us a multi-million-dollar business for us individually. So let us understand what we have in our hands and just smell the roses, because the money that we shall reap from this planting that we have done is going to be more massive than the Chinese bamboo tree. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much for adding those last 2 points there, Dr. Drew. Thank you so much. And we are going to say to get back to the person who invited you here tonight, the person who shared this business with you. Get back to them before time runs out, before it's too late, and become a part of this amazing business that doesn't just look at the money, but at the heart, the love, and what we can give to the world. That is exactly what Unpassive is doing. So just before we close this part of it, because we have an after party, just before we sing our special song, co-founders and guests, it's always awesome to have you. As all of our co-founders are always here. Every week we look forward to seeing each other, and we always have a bumper time together. And I really look forward to that every week. Thank you very much. To our guests, programmers planned just for you in mind, so that you understand what our business is, what it brings to the world, and for you to become a part. Get on board, get your family and your friends on board before it is too late. We are in it to win it. And as Chris would say, it is coming. Thank you very much, everyone. May the Lord continue to bless you as we meet again next week.